hand, y'all.
You know Tolibao had fun with this.
Dude, that's a nice...
Psyblade! Psyblade!
Sick.
What's up, YouTubians?
What's up, everybody?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Greetings.
However, whenever you're watching this, we appreciate you because you already know time is expensive.
Thank you for tuning in.
And thank you for subscribing, bot or not. But if you're here for the first time, this show is about everything and anything creative. Anything that sparks your creativity in whatever medium you dabble in.
Expressing your creative soul.
And welcome to another episode of Creativity
Unsheathed.
I'm Oliver Sigua.
And I'm Nino.
And yes, we are brothers.
Yes, we are.
And this is the show where we feel
That you cannot change your past. You can only learn from it.
and forget the future. Be in the present moment, and you can't go where you're going unless you know where you came from.
Right.
And just makes everyone wiser.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
And why we're talking about this and what we're looking in today is Psylocke.
Hell yeah.
In their very own miniseries.
Nice.
This is stemming off from Uncanny X-Men 256. And in that story arc, you get the first appearance of the Japanese Psylocke.
Ooh.
Yeah, this X-Men character, you know, she is everyone's favorite ninja. You know, ninja assassin, if you will. When she hit that X-Men Blue team, when Jim Lee took over X-Men, you know, he really just made her look cool.
Yeah, of
you know, not
course.
with just the sexiness, but with just that whole ninja aesthetic.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
However, you know, she kind of has a scattered past. It's kind of really a confusing past because
Almost like Wolverine a little bit.
yeah, because of how she came to be with, you know, Betsy
Braddock, yeah.
being the real Psylocke, and then Matsuo, I believe, who transferred her body or conscience, and then having a little psychic war involving Jean Grey and the legacy virus, like a really confusing past for Psylocke. But in this book, it's tying up those loose ends as far as Yost is in charge of that script, and it's pretty cool that, you know, they're kind of going off of continuity still.
Yeah.
You know, during this time of the helm of Joe Quesada. Something that you really appreciate. It's not just a mini-series for the sake of starting a new story, but, you know, there's substance to the story.
Yeah,
You know?
not just jumping and making a new origin.
Yeah,
story.
and the artist for the interiors, you get Harvey Tolibao, Filipino artist, just up and coming and just really making his name. However, it's David Finch on the covers, and you know, this is during his time, you know, early 2000s. He was like a young gun artist.
Oh yeah.
So again, y'all, we're gonna dive into part 1 of this 4-issue miniseries.
Nice. It's kind of cool perspective.
Yeah, dude. I wondered if you ever worked under or like crossed paths with like Wills or Jim Lee, or like worked under Homage somehow.
Yeah.
Because, that style, it just kind of has that resemblance, you know?
Mm-hmm. Her psionic blades.
Yeah, so the story opens, how it ends, but we're going to get a little more substance as far as how it starts.
Nice.
In Kill Matsuo, Chapter 1. Creative team up front.
Chris Yost. I believe he did some Robins. Red Robins, maybe.
Yeah, I'm only familiar with his stuff on the X-Men. So we're out here on Utopia, y'all. Just off the coast of San Francisco Bay, if you will. I forget if they rose up something from underwater or they just overtook Alcatraz.
Right.
I can't remember correctly, but it's just a cool thought. Like,
Right.
oh, cool, we had X-Men here in the Bay.
You know, just seeing him walk on Hate Street.
Right. Cool composition, though. I mean, knowing you have to fit in a lot of characters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of thought into it as far as their character design and how to, you know, make sure they're not tangent.
Yeah.
And let alone same color. Because, you know, they're either costume designs or skin tone.
Taking account for like your hair
Yeah, dude.
and costume.
Especially if someone's metallic like that. A lot of light is bouncing off.
Yeah. Miss Dazzler.
Well, not the Dazzler we get today, y'all. She's not the disco queen in this one. That's a cool bike, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a good one, Tolibao.
The way he draws his hair, Kind of like reminds me of J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah.
And like how he talks about having the hair look like whipping cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it just has that shape.
Very nice.
So this young X-Men or the new X-Men, they're all just getting a hard lesson as far as when it comes down to taking out a villain, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not always easy. Even though everyone has powers, you gotta find ways to make it all work together.
Yeah.
Right?
And this is what I was saying, the subtleness that they have a thing going.
The subtlety of same-sex relationships. And Chris Yost was able to, add it into this book.
Yeah, see, that's cool. Not to like pour it on all the whole through issue.
It's enough for all of us to take in, and
you have to keep going with it. Yeah.
I mean, it still tells a story.
It's kind of a trip. That's her dead body. So Psylocke's looking into her old body.
That her consciousness was taken away from.
That's a trip, man.
Right. Again, she has a weird past, y'all, and I don't blame like editors to stir away from the continuity of her past, but I just have to applaud Chris Yost for putting this story together and, really doing his homework as the writer, making a good, compelling story. Yeah,
I'm going to look like Michael Jackson.
It does. Yeah, it does look like Mike.
Yeah. It's cool, like he's wearing a mask. COVID mask.
COVID mask. Before it was a fad, y'all. So she has a weird past, but, she's about to tie up the loose ends.
She's badass. She made it to Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, dude.
She's that cool.
Nice. Look how easy that Pixie could teleport you.
The Welshie?
A Welshie? What's a Welshie? Comment below, y'all. I don't know.
What's a Welshie? Oh, you see Colossus.
That's cool.
It looks like manga right here.
Yeah, it does.
I like Tolibao's art. It's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Ang galing ni Tolibao, man. Shit.
I think it sucks when you bought this book. You're gonna have to update it even more.
Yeah, just wait till it gets to 100.
Right. I mean, it's cool to have it as a period piece, but still.
Yeah.
Come to see me off, have you? Thought I'd catch a rat.
So they've had a long history together, though.
He was in Uncanny X-Men 256 and the issues after that, and supposedly Wolverine had a part in that. So, again, if Chris Yost doing his homework, and that just carries over into this story.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it definitely is. Cool composition and how claustrophobic he makes these panels, dude. Squeezing the camera in there, or like putting it like on the dashboard, or
like right here.
Yeah. Like he's really choosing those angles, and it's something to really appreciate. And it's like you really don't see those angles too much in comics.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely cinematic. I don't know what movies or what he's been looking into for cinematic references or what, but study those movies that you love, y'all.
How do you answer that? In comics, you put a certain angle on it, and then someone says, "How'd you come up with that angle? You can't put the camera there." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what do you say to that? It's like, it's comics. But it's all perspective,
Right. It's all for the sake of composition, choice, and how it works on the eye. Yeah. It's weird.
But it's bird's eye view, worm's eye view.
Yeah. But
Ant-Man, look at Ant-Man.
It's just funny how it like shapes.
Yeah.
Like work together, And like again, going off of shapes, I'm pretty sure it's a bitch to draw an airplane, especially the blackbird.
Yeah.
At certain angles. So for him to take it head on like this, like you are hiding certain things.
Yeah.
Right. And then you black it out in the next few panels.
Oh, for sure.
And it's smart choices, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're playing with negative space.
Yeah, and as far as like perspective, when something's really up that close, you're not gonna see light. It's gonna block out the light source,
Yeah, well, there's certain tricks and techniques in comic books as opposed to film.
Yeah, the whole spotting the blacks thing, like in the book, like placing it where you need to.
Yeah. Oh, you know how in movies where there's two objects and then they blur out the foreground so you can focus on the background?
Yeah.
So the blurred foreground is the black part, right? And then you see this. So this would be the blur, and then you see the person in the back.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The technique is different, but it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totes. Totes. Yeah, and it goes here too, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like now it's our most focal point is like out there.
Definitely study up, y'all, if you're trying to learn storytelling and how to move the cameras, not just keep it stagnant.
Yeah.
Finding interesting ways to tell the story.
Yeah. Thumbnails, guys. Use thumbnails.
Yeah.
You don't have to go in detail right away.
And, style comes later. Because I'm pretty sure Harvey Tolibao didn't really have a style till this point, and, he's excelling in everything right now. Style, storytelling, pacing, it just works. I like it.
Hey.
Psylocke's touching down in Japan and being confronted by military because they recognize that she's been there.
Yeah. Game of Fu Manchu. It's kind of a risky technique.
As far as showing shadow.
Yeah. It could have been like dark in this part at least. You just keep the eyes, like Batman.
Yeah. Or, the way he crosshatched, it was like really, it's really thin squares,
Yeah.
Interesting choice. I would have just like done that whole diagonal crosshatch.
Yeah.
But still show what you've drawn there, But, hey, it's different. Definitely different.
See, guys, when you do these kind of things, first do this, and then you do your circle. And then I would just draw circles for the heads. Draw the shapes.
Right.
Square, rectangle, rectangle.
The way he used this composition tool, like we're outside a window.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
It just works. So she uses her telepathy.
Nice.
Tells everyone to stand down, and she's here for new beginnings and to bury that past.
Yeah.
She's being escorted to her next destination.
That's a cool angle.
No, yeah. So her destination has been reached. She's at the cemetery where she's gonna
burying her own body, right?
Yeah. Finally putting it at rest, putting it at peace.
Tying up loose ends.
But she hears something in the distance, and no rest, no peace.
Yeah, like a bunch of ninja weapons. Hell yeah. You know what time it is.
Oh. You got the hand, y'all.
Tolibao had fun with this.
Dude, that's a nice double pace flash.
Yeah, a lot to take in.
That's awesome.
Even just drawing this needs composition.
Yeah, dude.
You can't just all one direction.
No.
And you gotta let it breathe as well.
Yep.
Almost look like a Spawnscape.
As if those image books were really an influence on his work.
Yeah, man.
Who hasn't, right?
Yeah. You see the foreground.
Wow. And that foreground, the coffin opens up and you just see the other body being disturbed.
Is there a comics code on this?
During Casada's run, he finally just took it off. Yeah, so that's why we got a lot of gritty story arcs.
Yeah, good stories.
I thought they were good. Some people didn't like it.
Yeah.
Some choices, but I get it. Not everyone's a fan.
Psyblade! Psyblade!
Sick. Harvey Tolibao.
Definitely look him up. Find his books. Definitely find this book, yo. His art's awesome. So the hand, we're also in that story arc.
256.
256.
Nice.
So.
Oh, so is that the one where Wolverine fights the hand?
I think so.
Ooh, in Madripoor, Japan, right?
Yeah, I definitely want to find that arc, yo. Not just for the sake of that being the first appearance of Psylocke.
Yeah, it's
or the Japanese Psylocke. It's more so that story. I'm just interested. You know what I mean? Of course, it's Jim Lee and Scott Williams on the interiors.
Ooh.
With a Chris Claremont story, but it's just something to add to the collection. So here she's taking on the hand, y'all. She's finishing off the unfinished business.
Taking out the whole hand.
And again, that's awesome composition, yo. Yeah, it's just hand, feet, and a couple of heads here and there, but there's a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
Like the way he makes it look claustrophobic. that makes sense.
I honestly wonder how long it took him to do these 2 pages, let alone that double splash.
Man.
But then just this alone, because look, you're drawing this, you're drawing her, that.
It's like seeing this art, like, I wonder why he didn't do the covers. Like, why did you have to get another artist to do the covers if his art is just really this good, you know?
Yep. It doesn't match.
It's like, is it something about Harvey Tolibao's name that's not gonna sell, you know?
Yeah. Like, are you making Finch the new Link?
Oh, right.
Right, because he was doing X-Men stuff.
Right. That's cool. Sequence there.
Yeah.
Cool storytelling within the panel.
Oh, look right here. See the ninja in the blade. In the reflection. That's cool. Like, the blade's coming at her as well. So it must be this guy.
Right.
Good one, Tolibao.
Nice storytelling, y'all. Look, sword into the next page.
Yeah.
Right.
See? Storytelling, guys.
Directional tools.
A blade and a blade.
Into the next panel.
Hell yeah.
Into a block.
This makes no sense. They're not even trying to kill me. Why would the hand be after the body? It was here before. They could have taken it any time.
As if they're trying to lure Psylocke to a certain destination.
Yeah. Fishing. Like baiting her to go there.
Where's this fishing pole coming from, y'all?
See, it's like she didn't lighten this up. Or he didn't. But it still works.
Yeah. Like sometimes you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's like you already get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know it's just her by itself.
Yeah. That's cool. Like just the conversation of within the movement, the storytelling within this fight scene.
Yeah.
It's like, it's awesome. Comics are awesome, yo.
You gotta learn to draw the cooler stuff. This is like the cooler stuff.
Yeah.
The storytelling and like the cooler stuff to draw. Like you make it move.
Like this.
Yeah.
The cool stuff.
It's cool enough.
Nice exaggeration. Point of view. It's cool.
Nice. You are welcome back to Japan, Elizabeth Braddock. Matsuo Suriyama sends his regards.
Kind of looks like the Scorpion from, from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Get over here!
Hell yeah, with his white eyes.
So he gets a calling call from Matsuo.
I wonder how much Harvey's selling this page.
For real. Matsuo Suriyama is going to die.
It's a nice splash at the end. No QR code here.
But this story will continue next issue, y'all.
Nice. So comment if you want us to go through it. If not, go get it.
Right? We in trade now. Might have to find these individual issues.
You might have to go to Japan. You might have to fight the hand for this.
Maybe. Were you guys there for the Dark Reign era? Were you guys there for the list? It's pretty cool. Let us know if you want us to look into it.
The Cuberts. They're awesome artists as well.
Oh, look, yo. We get a Steve Dillon piece.
Nice. A little hope story.
And look, this whole sequence reminds me of Terminator.
T2?
Yep, the car garage and taking out the slugs from his back. Dwayne Trzynski, y'all, on the writing part.
T2, the extended version.
And then look, he's actually an inspiration of Terminator, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Time traveling cyborg.
Yep.
So for those who don't know, but Hope was that new mutant since House of M, which led to the extinction of the mutant race.
Endangered species.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole story arc. And then when she was born, she kind of gave like a whole new hope for the X-Men race. So Cyclops had Cable watch her.
Nice.
So that's why we're getting this little bit.
She has to babysit. I want to babysit.
Babysitting each other.
Nice.
But it's pretty cool to see Steve Dillon Cable though.
Rest in peace, Steve Dillon.
Rest in peace, Steve Dillon.
It's an original piece right there.
Shout out to the homage of the Lost Boys.
With a twist.
Necrosha. Nathan's protected me since I was a little baby. Now we're a team.
The old military trick. Had to stick a mirror out there. Oh, what's going on over there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bam, bam, bam.
Don't know where they are, y'all, or where their destination is.
Yeah.
But
And just had me a father-daughter moment. Oh, they got shot again. They ran out of alcohol.
now more slug removing for hope.
It almost looks like how it started, huh?
Yeah. Part 2 will be in Dark X-Men #1, y'all.
It looked like Dolph Lundgren.
It does.
Kind of, yeah.
He could have been Cable, y'all.
Oh, having fucking awesome.
And the way he aged, it totally would work.
Yeah.
But, we're not Fox or Marvel. But this is what issue 2 looks like, y'all. And again, David Finch on that art.
Draw some badass ninjas, though.
Yeah, it's not the hand, but hey, it's definitely cool ninjas. Tekken fans, comment below.
Nice.
Psylocke, #1 of 4, y'all. If you guys didn't know this existed, now you do. Whatever bin you guys find it in, definitely pick it up. If you guys are Psylocke fans and you definitely want to figure out what's gonna happen.
Yep.
And
If you're Harvey Tolibao fans,
go look up into his work,
Yep.
see what else you can collect of his, and add it to your collection.
it's probably a trade now, huh? 1 of 4. Nice little quick read if you want.
However, these are the next following issues for this mini-series. And you got issue 2,
Nice.
like you seen in the preview. Issue 3 and 4. Look, she fights Wolverine. But why? So again, y'all, whatever bin you guys find it in, definitely pick it up, gain that experience. And if you guys are Psylocke fans, Wolverine fans, it's all in one book, all in one arc. However you get your books, you got to get them online. You do what you do. Definitely support your local comic book stores. If you don't like too much clutter, definitely try to get the trade paperback if it's in print. I'm not too sure. But you can definitely Google that up and see for yourself. And yeah, just dive in everything Psylocke at this point.
Awesome art by Harvey, man.
Harvey Tolibao and Chris Yost, y'all, on Psylocke.
Nice.
Get it.
Get it.
And if you reach this point of the video, we highly appreciate you because we really know time is expensive. And we just appreciate you for spending that time with us. But if you're here for the first time, definitely like and subscribe. But if you're a returnee, continue to share, spread the word what the brothers Nino and Oliver are doing here on Creativity Unsheathed.
Yes, yes, yes. Please do.
Right? Because you already know we're barely scratching the surface and we touch upon everything. Comic books, movies, music, and our own creations coming your way.
Oh, yeah.
Because now we like to end this episode with a motivational quote for y'all. But if you heard this before, by all means, just let this be a self-reflection of where we are today.
In the present.
And this one is by an unknown author. And it states, "Be patient in little things. Learn to bear the everyday trials and annoyances of life quietly and calmly, and then, when unforeseen trouble or calamity comes, your strength will not forsaken you." End quote.
Nice.
Definitely suiting for Psylocke, right? As a ninja, as a martial artist, she kept a calm mind. You know, she stilled her mind all the way through that moment, as a fellow X-Men, teaching the young ones, now having to tie up her loose ends and finally put an end to the unfinished business.
Yeah, nice.
And just her strength, proves that she was prepared. She was able to take on the hand. She was able to have a strong mind as far as her choices of going to Japan, and now whatever they're fishing from her, but she really knows her goal. She has to kill Matsuo.
Yeah.
But
It's crazy, like, seeing your own dead body. Like, what the hell is this?
yeah.
And to still fight the hand on top of that.
To have no remorse or no emotions and just, I guess, know when to separate it.
Yeah, like, you just gotta just take care of business.
She'll meditate or ponder it after the fact.
For sure.
You guys are going to have to find out for yourselves on how that ends. But for her, it's going to be a short journey, but it's going to be a wide one. As far as the memories and histories that's tied to that. And
let alone the emotions.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all. I mean, just let Psylocke and her strength and this story kind of be a self-reflection of where you guys are today. We're not going to pretend that we know you guys. I mean, just got to look within and then find a relatability.
Try to see the value for it, huh?
Definitely find the value for whatever it's worth and have it carry on to the present moment, you know? Only you and the universe knows, because the universe knows you better. You know yourself better.
Intuition is key, man.
Yeah. So, still the mind, stay quiet, and listen to the intuition.
Yeah, for sure.
And let the universe guide you.
Definitely.
Because it's that time we're going to say, stay creative, keep creating.
Stay independent, have your own voice.
Do your best as a human being to stay motivated and to keep on going.
Yes, man. Kill the negativity. Spread the positivity, y'all. Love yourself.
Till next time, y'all.
Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.